Good morning. It's now Wednesday, July 2nd. Yesterday was Canada Day. Still went into the office just to try to get some work done. I went on a run last night with my roommate Nav actually, and feeling a bit sore from that right now. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm actually doing the Toronto Waterfront Half Marathon. So that's going to be in October, and although it's still quite a bit of ways, starting the training now and trying to get used to running and trying to keep a good schedule with training. I feel like the longest I've ever run in the past was just under 9 kilometers. If I can find the run, I'll put it up on the screen, but last night's was 8 kilometers on the dot, and I feel like we had a really good pace for kind of my first long run with getting back into running. All right, what's up everyone? It's Thursday now. I realized I haven't been doing much filming this week, but it's just been really busy with work. We've recently pivoted into a whole other industry, and I've been quite busy the last couple of weeks trying to validate our problem again. So doing a ton of cold emailing, cold calling, and tomorrow I actually have a in-person meeting in Toronto. I'm actually driving back home to Mississauga today to make it easier for me tomorrow morning when I have to drive to my meeting. I'm pretty excited. I think we've gotten some good signals from the cold calling and cold emailing that we've been doing on the problem, and I'm really excited to take it to the next level with this meeting tomorrow. That could be the start of a new partnership for our startup. I feel like I'm not completely ready to talk about what we're building exactly yet, but hopefully that's something I'll be able to share with you guys in the next couple of vlogs. As you can see, I'm dressed up and I'm ready for golf. I'm actually meeting my mom at the golf course. We're gonna hit the driving range and then play a quick 9 holes. Believe it or not, my mom is a very avid golfer. I think she goes a lot more than I do, and she just loves it as well. So yeah, we're gonna go play a quick 9-hole par 3 course out in Mississauga. I'll see if I can get some of it on film, but usually the course is pretty packed, so I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to pull out the camera, but I'll see what I can get. Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. I feel like it's been pretty hard to pick up the camera recently. I've kind of only been doing two things, which is work and then golf. And even at work, it's pretty hard to record because I'm trying to not get other people in the background. I'd say we're still in the customer discovery phase, and I've been doing a lot of customer interviews over the last couple of weeks. I would say we're still validating the problem, but we're getting closer to where we can actually start prototyping and speccing out what a solution is going to look like. I'm pretty enthusiastic, and like always, I have a lot of conviction, so I'm excited to see how it's going to work out. But yeah, that's it for now, and I'm headed to the office. All right, welcome back. Today's actually a run day. I'm trying to keep track on my half marathon running plan. Today's actually a 6 kilometer run. I'm gonna put up the run route on the screen, but every time I go on a run, I try to map out a different route just so it's a little less boring and I can make sure that I'm doing the distance that I need to do. So according to the run plan, it's actually a 6 kilometer easy run. And I think during my previous easy runs, I've had a heart rate of under 150 BPM. So I'm going to try to keep it under that as well today. I'm using the Runna app, and 103 days until the Toronto Waterfront half marathon for me. So yeah, I'm going to get going and I'll see you guys right after the run. So I actually live in this building right here. Yeah, that was a pretty good run. It was supposed to be more of a easy run, but I realized about halfway through that my heart rate was a bit too high. The average heart rate there was 155. Yeah, not too bad. I'll put the run up on the screen so you guys can see the route. It was pretty fun. I really like running through Waterloo Park. It's nice. It's a nice trail, and then there's a nice little lake that you get to run around, which is pretty cool. And then usually I come back to this park beside my building. I just walk around the track here just to cool down, lower the heart rate, and then try to relax. And usually the views are pretty nice at around 9 p.m. So yeah, that's about it. Pretty happy with the run today. For an easy run today, it was pretty relaxed. Still in the start of my program and still trying to figure things out. I don't know if I touched on this before, but I haven't really been a runner. Well, I never really tried getting into running before. I grew up playing a ton of different sports, and usually, going out just for a run seemed really boring. I have tried it like once or twice in the past, but ever since finishing university, not having access to intramurals or drop-in sports, I definitely feel like my cardio needed some work. So that's kind of the whole motivation behind starting running. So my friend and I signed up for the Toronto Waterfront half marathon. And yeah, I guess now it's time to take it seriously. And I think I'm starting to slowly build up the habit, and I'm pretty happy with what I've done so far. I think it's just another thing to keep me more disciplined throughout the week, especially when I'm trying to maintain and build a consistent schedule for myself. But yeah, that's it for me for now. Probably gonna walk around the track one more time, do another lap, and then I'll go back upstairs and have dinner. In the future, I want to make a video about what I'm doing to stay active, maybe following along with my runs and my workouts for an entire week or so. I'm going into, I think, week 3 or week 4 of my half marathon training, so I'll definitely be able to show some progression. And then even with the gym, I'm logging every single workout. I've also never done a day in the life video, so maybe a video like that is coming in the future as well. That's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, click the subscribe button and drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.